The second naval armada is heading towards Iran. And if you're like, what the heck is a naval armada? Well, it's specialized Navy equipment, enormous boats that President Donald Trump and the U.S. military are sending to Iran. This is why everything is down. All the stocks, all the crypto, except gold, silver, and copper. Because World War III 1.2 is about to begin.
Guys, look, if it's not one thing, it's another. We know in times of war, this is what we always say, y'all. Learn the markets. Because this is the things that's going to survive is the commodities, gold, silver, copper. These are the ones that's going to push and sustain you in the long term. So today we are going to break down what is really going on in Iran. So stay tuned to the end. Make sure you like the video. Leave your comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And let's get right into it.
And you know, for mature adults, expats, digital nomads, and entrepreneurs, moments like this are not about panic. This is about you watching what's happening and being prepared. Starting off by watching this video, hitting the like button, sharing this to 20 people that don't quite understand that geopolitics is going to meet you at your front door one way or another. Yeah. But here's why the second armada changes the entire equation. It's because one carrier group with the boat is just signaling, okay, the U.S. is increasing their presence there. But the second that the U.S. sent that second armada, I think it was overnight last night, that means historically the U.S. is ready for war. They have the troops on board. Remember, these are two enormous boats. Like if you have not seen the pictures of these armadas, you may want to take a look. And Russia already stated, by the way, if anything happens to Iran's Ayatollah, the Iranian people, if any missiles, because missiles already flew to Iran in July 2025, but if it happens again, President Putin is stepping in and the peace accord that they had just last week goes out the window. That fast.
Yeah, that's something to think about. I kind of forgot about what Putin was saying. Yeah, that's deep right there, because for me, it's nations rising against nations. Yeah. So if you do not know what time that we are in, you really got to pay attention to these things, to these signs, because it's happening in real time.
It literally is. And this is why decision windows are narrowing. At this rate, you know, we've been talking about cohort 5 of the mature adult intensive and why we discuss geopolitics, currency risk, because for you as an expat, seeing the dollar fall while you're abroad can be really concerning, can seem quite outrageous. In fact, like 7 to 12 different people have emailed, reached out, previous clients, new clients, all saying, you know, I need to get on your calendar. But here's the thing. There's only 2 spots left for the mature adult intensive that begins literally next week, February 8th. Is that the following Monday? We're already at the time where we are about to start the cohort with 4 people who are expats. They could be new expats or expats who are already abroad that are like, hey, I probably need to leave the Middle East. Hey, I kind of want to leave South America and seek something more long-term for the next 5 to 10 years, because you have options. Okay. And another option that you have that you should take today, buy some gold, because this is going to progress gold even further. I'm telling you right now, you're going to come back here next Thursday, next Friday, and you're going to say gold is like, it's 6,000. Gold is at 5,900. And I'm just going to not say I told you so, but I'm going to say yes, because geopolitics are up. Nobody trusts anybody anymore. And so AI economies, Bitcoin economies, crypto economies, economies based on all of these just very vanity metric type of things do not succeed in world war. In world war, people are like, where do I get water? Where do I get food? And then how do I trade for that? How do I keep my currency safe? Yeah. Everybody, every bank is buying gold. In record numbers.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, you don't want to just hold debt. I know we keep saying the same thing. And I wanted to say something about the U.S. dollar. When you are abroad, If you've been living abroad, that is a plus because we are used to the currency rate already. So if you are an expat that is looking to, trying to move abroad, it's going to be a harder time because the prices is going to increase. So when the U.S. dollar falls, this means something big is happening. It's like a domino effect. I wish I can show you guys the picture that a brother sent me, but it was a good example of what's happening now with Japan, with the euro, with the U.S. dollar, with cryptocurrency. You get what I'm saying? With pretty much everything, it's like a domino effect. But you really got to prepare, and the best way is to prepare is learn new skill sets.
Yes, this is exactly what we're covering in the Urgent State of the Diaspora live that is focused on geopolitics and gold. This is different than our previous States of the Diasporas, although this is the 18th edition that's going to happen live next week. Check out the link in the description. It's going to be $100. We always cap the spots because we cannot harbor tons and tons and tons of people. We are only looking for serious people that want to understand geopolitics, because as a traveler, this impacts you. As just an American at home, this also impacts you. As an American in Europe, as an American in South Africa, as an American in China, as an American in Japan, this is going to impact you either way. And so you want to understand what is going on. Come to the boardroom meeting where we are talking geopolitics, risk factors, and what it means for your life, your investments, and your move abroad, okay? Because all of this is just quite insane.
Yes, it is insane indeed. So just last night, I had a call with a client, and she needed help learning how to take her crypto out. Thousands of dollars that she invested. So she listened. You know, we are not financial advisors. We are just your brother. We are your sister that really loves you and wants you to grow, right? But the main thing of the call is to move her money into a safe place. She needed advice to move from one wallet to another wallet so it will be closer to
her bank account.
Her bank account, so she can grab it, because we see what's going on with crypto right now. So that's what I kind of wanted to say. It's like it's very important to learn how to move your money around, especially if you are invested into cryptocurrency.
Yes, I totally understand, because moving cryptocurrency, I'm like, child, I'm gonna stick with gold, silver, and copper because it's like a new language. I'm like, you gotta have this digit, this number here, send it to that badge and that factor, but then it could disappear here. And I'm like, child, I don't got time for that, okay? But listen, this is the quiet impact that most people actually miss about all of this, because historically gold rallies begin not at the height of a crisis, but at the moment uncertainty becomes systematic. A second Armada creates exactly this kind of uncertainty. This is why we're covering it in the State of the Diaspora for our clients with our private one-to-ones and in the Mature Adult Intensive. Now, when headlines focus on missiles and speeches and these legislations and the Clarity Act and all these effects, which, by the way, although the Clarity Act passed, it did not boost crypto up. It did not boost Bitcoin up, because they cannot hold steady in an economy that is at war. So we're seeing airspace disruptions and flight rerouting, energy price volatility, currency instability, increased scrutiny of U.S. travelers, U.S. citizens getting their passports revoked. All of these simultaneously create the perfect mix for chaos in which only gold, silver, and copper are your safe havens. And if you are a mature adult, if you're over 50, semi-retired, digital nomad, entrepreneur, or planning a life abroad, this moment raises a very sober question. If global systems begin to tighten, am I positioned for resilience or reliance? Am I going to become too dependent? Am I forcing myself to become my own liability in these times?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like how you just did that, because it's very serious. It's very serious out here, y'all.
Yeah.
Like the key is preparation, and if you are not prepared, You better get prepared now. Like I'm telling you.
In the next 2 weeks.
What we've been, all the questions that we've been getting, it's like, man, people are really not prepared. They of course they halfway prepared, but that's like halfway believing in the Most High. You get what I'm saying? It's really, you really got to go all in.
Half effort doesn't count. That's
exactly,
good.
yeah. Like half obedience is disobedience. So you got to be obedient to what is going on right now.
And understand.
Yeah.
Yes, understand what's happening.
It's happening.
Again, this is why regions like islands in the Indian Ocean, a Botswana, a Seychelles, a Rwanda, these stable environments really matter. And so if you have gotten something from this video, hit the like button, share this video, watch our playlist. We have entire playlists that can help you level up your life and your strategy to move abroad, but also your financial strategy, how you're going to hedge your coins, because guess what? Crypto is not going to explode in the next 2 months. It's just not going to do it. That's not what's going to happen here in world chaos. And I actually did the research, guys. It doesn't look too good. Understand, in the 1970s and in the early 2000s, gold rallied for 5 to 10 years straight while the dollar crashed, both times. And during neither of those times were we as close to World War III as this time. This could literally be the moment that the American dollar does not fully recover. Shalom, shalom. We'll see you in the next video.
Shalom, family.